Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. No Matrix, No Simping. Y'all know it go hand in hand usually. We getting back to the Isaiah 4:1 series. Those of you that are familiar with the Isaiah 4:1 series, we normally do it around this time. We don't do it every day, but we'll never run out of subjects to talk about. And we have another one that I want to talk about, and I want to kind of give you my input on this. So let's get going. Isaiah 4:1 says, in that day, 7 women will take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own clothes, eat our own food, wear our own clothes. I say eat our own clothes. Take away our disgrace. The disgrace is so many things that they do, so many things that they say that we never run out. The disgrace is these women trying to be polyamorous, trying to be bigamous. That's the disgrace. And many of the other things, you have to watch the other Isaiah 4:1 videos. I normally give you something different every time as to what the disgrace that they're talking about. Take away our disgrace. But on this Isaiah 4:1, I want to talk about what women that you should deal with, because you know it's symbolically a lot of them want you, but intellectually and from an intelligence standpoint, it's not good to deal with a lot of these. So I want to tell you which ones I believe you should deal with. And I'm going to give you expert opinion. You know, I get paid to watch people, so I've been watching people forever and hearing stories, this, that, and the other. So I know what I'm talking about. I want to talk from the standpoint of which women to deal with. Deal with the single / sometimes lonely women. Don't deal with women with no boyfriend. Don't deal with women that are married. Deal with the ones that you can prove / verify that they are single. Deal with the lonely ones. The lonely ones gonna be more infatuated with you. The lonely ones, you have to determine if they dealing with baggage or not. Because if they dealing with baggage, even though they lonely, they might be overly clingy. They might present other problems for you. But you want to deal with those first. You want to deal with the women who have no one, who are sexing no one. You say, well, that's going to be hard. No, it's not. Because a lot of these women ain't doing nothing. They go home, they eat, they go home, take their clothes off, they work, and they watch TV till the TV is watching them. Them the ones you want. But like we talked about yesterday, you got to know how to treat them. You got to be honest with them. You got to lead them. You got to know when to dump them. And when you dump them, you tell them, like, all right, well, I don't think me and you are gonna really work out, so you know. But you want to start with the ones that are indeed single and not dealing with no men and not dealing with no women, especially. I got my reasons. We ain't gonna get into it on YouTube, but you want to deal with the ones that ain't dealing with nobody in no type of relationship. I told y'all about my 6-month rule. How my goal, depending on certain stipulations, is to deal with the ones that ain't really did nothing for 6 months. Now, we ain't talking about talking on the phone. We talking about acts, ACTS. That's one of my rules. I mean, you might be different, but that's one of mine, and it's a lot of reasons. Because most women, if they got a STD, they can get rid of. They're gonna get rid of it over a period of 6 months. They're gonna be done went to the doctor in that period. Whereas you dealing with a chick that just had sex 2 weeks ago, she liable to have an STD. Now you say, well, the one with 6 months can too. You're right. But what's the likelihood? Even with the 6 months, I'm gonna tell them to their face, we can both get checked up, make sure each other's clean. And then I'm gonna tell them, like, once I see they clean, I'll be like, well, we gotta stay clean, man. We stay loyal to each other, then we'll stay clean. But when you go out here, you trying to ram all these chicks, you guaranteed to catch something. Because a lot of them got something crawling up their behind. So, you want to start with the lonely ones. You say, well, what if she got a dog? Man, who cares? I mean, it's you rather have a dog or a boyfriend. She got a pet. The pet, as long as she ain't doing nothing weirdo stuff with the pet, I don't see no problem with her having the pet. As long as he don't be trying to bite me, because then she ain't gonna want to deal with me, because I'm probably field goal kicking. Good. Right down the middle. Kick his butt across the room. Animal cruelty. No, I'm just talking. But yeah, that's where you want to start. And for a lot of you, that's where you want to finish. You want to deal with women who ain't dealing with nobody. It's hard to know. You just got to know how to vet, and you got to know how to investigate. Keep track of stuff. Ain't nobody finna fight over these broads, man. They might say, well, I don't got no boyfriend, and they do. And now he want to fight. Well, who is this? Like, man, ain't nobody trying to fight you over her. You can have her. I still want to fight you, though. Okay, well, that's what you want? Brass knuckles, bang, hospital. I'm going to tell you like this, man. I'm going to try to word this right. If I had to get violent with somebody, like, let's say I'm trying to avoid it. Trust me, they gonna know that they done experienced violence. Over a woman, though, I mean, I'll do everything in my power not to get into it over no woman. Only way we getting into it over a woman is if me and her is established, like concubine, wife, whatever, and she doing right by me and you try to do something to her, now we got a problem, sir. She ain't doing right by me. Nah, man. It'll be a situational type of thing. So, you want to start with, and like I've been doing some research. I've been watching videos and stuff. I've been watching some of the things these women done said. And they said, you gotta ask them, are they single, meaning nobody in sight, not dealing with nobody. That's what you want. That's what you need in terms of knowing what women to deal with. You want to deal with the ones that are single, like all the way single. No sneaky link. She ain't nobody's side chick. She don't got no side dude. It's not even worth it. There's too many of them to even bother with that. You got to be more patient. You got to control your thirst. You got to control your sexual passions so that you can exercise the patience that you need, because there's other things to do in life. And there's other things that you need to do anyways, like maintain health, like get this money so you can have a luxurious, comfortable lifestyle. There's other things to do than to be. This ain't the 90s, man. The 90s, we used to chase women around. They was better. Can't lie to you. They was better back then. To me, my opinion, I'm the truth, man, but this is my opinion. That they look better. They weren't as thotty collectively. You know, you was more likely to get up in some hot and tight. I mean, they just well-groomed. You know, a lot of them had the bush patch, but some of us like that anyway. But I never seen one that stunk or one that wasn't, like, at least somewhat maintained. Y'all keep talking about how these women stank now, and ain't none of them got no hair down there. That's kind of, they must be missing a step, missing a hygiene step. You know, it's like, nah, I ain't gonna say that. I know I got 18 videos for 18, but I was finna say something. I'm just not gonna say it. But, you know, you find them ones, at least two, no monogamy, no marriage license, no monogamy. That's the two. The three, no M's, no matrix, no marriage license, no monogamy. No marriage license is no matrix. No monogamy is no matrix. Monogamy is matrix. It gives a woman control that God himself didn't give her. You know, so deal with women who understand that. Who understand that you might have to, I mean, some of y'all might have to get with that African woman, because, you know, Muslims, they accept polygyny. A lot of Hebrew Israelites do too, but, you know. So you want, I wouldn't advise at all monogamy. That's not even, for those of you who are of us chocolate ones, aka black, monogamy wasn't even our thing. Monogamy was introduced to us by Europeans. But who keeping score, you know? Everybody can either choose it or not choose it. But so what if they got a pet, as long as they ain't dealing with no guys? I mean, y'all be tongue kissing girls that you'll throw up if you knew the stuff she do. Sucking basketball balls. Basketball balls. He hooping, he crossing people up and stuff. And then he get home and she done sucked him before he even took a shower. Then she want to tongue kiss you. They doing all type of stuff, man. Anytime you hear a woman say she got a boyfriend, you know she doing all type of stuff. She taking it in both holes. Well, really all three. She doing all type of stuff. Believe you me. So you gotta, to me, you gotta be impatient, overly thirsty, and somewhat desperate to even deal with a woman that you know has another man. You say, well, all I want to do is clap. Why can't you just clap the ones who don't got no man? That's all I want to do anyway. Okay, what makes her so special? Were you willing to share her with another man? What's so good about her with all these other women around here? All different shapes and sizes, all different scents, all different skin tones, all different races. What makes her so special that you want to share her? I don't get it. And you could have this woman, that woman, this woman, that woman, but you want to share this particular woman with another man that might already be married, already got kids, her baby daddy lived with her. I mean, what would the purpose be? I'm sitting thinking about this, trying to figure you guys out. What makes her so special where you willing to share her with another man? And some of y'all dudes be trying to act like you tough too, trying to get into it. What makes her so special? My eyes jitter. Maybe you could tell me in the comments. What makes a woman that special where you willing to share her with another man? Share her time. Share her body. Share this. Share that. What makes her so special? Is it that she's special, or is it that you desperate? Is it that she's special, or is it that you thirsty? You're instigating. You instigating. Don't y'all know that's instigating? If you get with a chick that already got somebody, you ain't got no game for one. You ain't got no game. 'Cause if you had game, you'll be out here conversating. Trying to find the lonely ones, trying to find the single ones. Me personally, I don't believe a dude with game is gonna teach you to lie to women. That's what I did when I was a youngster, 20, 21. Lying to women and stuff. A youngster, straight up youngster. I remember one time I had so many that I just started telling the truth. Just trying to get rid of some of them, and I still wasn't able to. Like, I think the most I had at once, thinking they was like the one, was 10. I was going crazy out here. It was at least 10. That's when they gave me my nickname. People start calling me a certain thing. It was different reasons. But, you know, it was at least 10. And I barely knew how to drive. A lot of them was picking me up. They had cars. You know, I had a car too, but I was always in the passenger seat. So I didn't really know how to drive as well back then. So I got to telling the truth. And yeah, they'd be mad at me for a couple of days, then they'd call right back. That's why I say it's weird how the one you do the most for is the one that's the least forgiving towards you. That's how I know that a lot of women, they don't know what they want. And they don't know what to do in a relationship. Because it's like, when I was dealing with all them chicks, they was treating me good. Like, I'm talking about good, like, good. Like, one of them, a couple of them used to offer me to take my road test in their cars. And this is why I tell you, you know, go for the single ones. I learned that when I was younger. She told me she got a man, I ain't want to deal with her. Because them baby daddies was enough. Like, I had a couple of them that had kids. And the dude get to acting like they tough. Who over there? Man, you ain't going to do nothing. I dare you to come over here. It just wasn't worth it. Man, who over there? Who is you? Nigga, who is you? Man, don't try to act like you tough, man. All that kind of stuff wasn't worth it. So after maybe a couple times of dealing with that, I said a long time ago, practically 28 years ago, 29, I'm not dealing with no woman with no man. If I know she got a man, just like one particular chick, she was just all off into me. She was older. I was 21, she was 40. I said, so you 40, you married? You ain't got no boyfriend or no husband? Nah. Come to find out, a little digging, she was married. I cussed her out, hung up in her face, told her not to call me no more. Told her I don't do that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff come back on you. And that was it. Had a couple of them. They had boyfriends. I had one that I believed she was messing with her stepdaddy. And here's why. Because it was the summer. She was in school, but it was the summer. School was out. Like she was in, let me see, I was 20, 19, maybe 20. She was like 18. She was still in high school. She was grown. She was 18. She was like finna be a senior. So she was at home during the day. She said, come over there. I went over there. This dude comes home on his lunch break, trying to get in the room. Come on, let me in. He didn't know I was in there. I'm helping her push the door. I bet he like, man, where's she strong? Because I was holding the door. We both was holding the door. He couldn't get in. So I'm like, man, this dude messing with her? She was kind of on the loose side. You know, just kind of, I mean. Them type of situation you want to avoid. You want to have her to yourself. They act better a lot of times when you have them to yourself, but they don't have you to themselves, but they accept you. If they don't have you to themselves, but they accept you, then you got a good chance where it's gonna work out a little bit, or at least for a little while. You know, they change with the wind and the weather, so you don't know how long it's gonna work out. But that's what you want. That's what I would advise you look for. My lips feel dry. Instead of trying to be in a chick's rotation. That's disgusting. You know she nasty. She messing with 2-3 dudes. And I don't care how good she look. You can have her. You can have her. That's all I got on this one. Thanks for watching. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to all of you who have offered your financial support of this channel. I appreciate you. Shout out to all y'all that's really down with me like that. You know, not in competition with me, but down with me. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to the women who watch. I appreciate y'all. And I hope you learning from this. We want you to learn. You know, even if you have a high body counter, you know, if you honest about it and you show honest intention to change, I think some guy will give you a chance. Stay Stay tuned in case we have more videos today. If not, we'll see you tomorrow with more videos.